so far in the match. 35 metres out, directly in front. Fires, that is okay. It's 1 goal. Sheldon bringing up his first goal, and the scores: Carlton 4-5-29, Collingwood 4-7-31.
Well, Phil Malin there did look as though he was going to go out of bounds, but he did everything possible, Pete, to keep the ball in play. Malin coming around the boundary now, around the centre square line, being spoken to by the runner. He was out of bounds, but he kept the ball in. He
had a look at the boundary umpire too to see if he was okay to continue, and the boundary umpire didn't say anything. Let's take a look at it, and you'll see Malin turn around. Now, he's well out of bounds, but he cleverly keeps the ball in at the end of his arm, on the hand. A new ball being taken at the 11.5-minute mark of the second term. It's 2 points the difference.
Centre bounce again. It's Fitzpatrick dominating the centre bounces. There's another one from Fitzpatrick, back that time to McConville, and Carlton go back into attack out there towards their half-forward line. It's Pizzusto and Toomey having a great race. It beats them both, and it's out of bounds. Still in Carlton's attacking zone, about 60 metres around from their goal. Only 2 points the difference. This has been a ding-dong struggle so far. Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. Atkin and Mackay. Well, actually, Mackay got that down to Aspen. He fumbled the ball. A bit of fumbling going on now as it's kicked off the ground by Johnson. Coming in there is Harms. He goes down. Tapped on again by McConville. Brilliantly over to Wells. Another hand pass to Malin. This looks dangerous. He's grabbed. He clear. He fires at the goals, and it could be through for 1 point. So it's only a point the difference now. But a long way to go. David Parkin looking a little bit disgusted over that shot, but the pressure was on that time to the Carlton player. A point the difference, and the ball comes back into play by McCormack. At the back is Perovic, but Stewart's too strong that time and takes a good mark. As a matter of fact, not a very brilliant play, but does some very intelligent things sometimes. That's a long kick by Stewart. Well over Collingwood's half-forward line. Punched away from Davis by Jewell. Out there towards Hunter. Hunter and Dacos having a battle. Down goes Glasgow. Tony Shaw gets the ball back there to Irwin, and Collingwood go back into attack. And I think it'll be out of bounds on the full, and a penalty free kick down there to Bruce Dool. No doubt I'd say Bruce Dool and Fitzpatrick would be the 2 best players on the ground.
As Dool has done extremely well, and he's got the task of Craig Davis, but a magnificent player over many years, Bruce Dool.
Had 9 kicks so far from that half-back flank. The ball out there now. A chance for Fitzpatrick, the player I was talking about. Johnson comes in, smothers the ball on the first volley. A hand pass. Out there to Sheldon in a bit of trouble. Back to Perovic. Good football on the part of Carlton. A long kick now. Marcoux with a chance. Byrne at the back goes for the punch. Backing up well as Malin. He's away from Barham. Goes for a short pass. It's okay, and a mark to Wells at centre half forward. So we see Wells ready to send Carlton back into attack now. Only a point the difference. 4-6 to Carlton, and Collingwood 4-7. Mackay couldn't hold that one, but there's Marcoux. He's grabbed by Byrne. He goes down. Finally, it's picked up by Pizzusto. Back to Sheldon. A kick up there to the front of goals for Carlton. McClure there, punched away by the Collingwood defence. Malin fumbles. He kick and he clash. Atkin gets a good hand pass out there to Taylor. 2 players knocked out down there. A Collingwood player. We'll pick him up in a minute as it goes out to Glasgow and Irwin, and finally goes out of bounds, but the umpire's found a free kick.
Allen it is, Luke.
Allen is out cold, or he was. That certainly was a pretty hefty knock as the ball gets driven back into the full forward pocket, and the mark taken by Atkin. He doesn't look too good, Graham Allen. Now I think he will be assisted from the ground unless he improves markedly in the next few moments. Davis sharks it well. Oh, he slipped over. Can't understand that. We haven't had any rain here lately. Over to Johnson. Umpire said a push, and it will be a free kick going, let's see which way. Going Collingwood's way. Allen is still in the hands of the traders down there too. He's not looking too good at all. Picked up by Sheldon from the centre wing. Ball slews off the side of the boot. Davis getting high. Has he been paid the mark? Umpire Robinson having a good look at it and being paid to Craig Davis. Davis just short of centre wing. Allen will be replaced by Noel Lovell, who will come on. Allen's kick dropping short. Kink and Dool. Big punch by Dool. Gets it into the centre. There he finds Ashman. Carlton #1 rover just can't control the ball. He's got plenty of opposition from Toomey, who infringes too high, says the umpire. He's gone for a short pass. It's taken by Wells. Williams is too late on the scene. Down towards full forward it comes again, and the big arms go up at Stuart Atkin to take a good grab. He's been a very good player in the final series, but he's kicked it to the wrong man, and Mike Fitzpatrick, Who says, don't do that to me, old fella? And Fitzpatrick takes the mark amid the attention meted out. Carlton captain, centre field. Now, the ball has been declared dead because it will be a 15-metre penalty. Allen going off the field.
I think he's got a badly cut lip, Peter.
He won't be soccer boating on grand final night then, whatever happens. So the ball back to Mike Fitzpatrick, who is at centre half forward and generally a very good kick. He's just short of centre half forward. That one is high. Looking for David Mackay. Mackay stretches up, couldn't quite complete it. Maitland's there. Mackay in for the backup once more. Tries to get it to Buzasto. Umpire Mark Dyer says it will be a ball up to take place about 20 metres out from the Carlton goal. MCG in pretty good condition today. Knocked away by Mackay. Straight to Johnston. Snaps it. Goal. Ashman underneath it. Couldn't take it. Then it bounces through. Goal. Amazing goal. Kicked by Johnston. We'll take a look at that in replay and we'll see Rod Ashman with the outstretched arms, not able to get to it. Here's from the ball up.
As well we watch the ball come over the back. Wayne Johnson, and there's the luck of the draw, the bounce. If it bounces the other way, naturally it's a point, but it really came back at one goal there to Wayne Johnson, the ever dangerous Johnson. That's the first time Johnson's really been able to get through.
Well, some spectacular goals kicked by Dacos and Johnston so far in the second quarter, all being enjoyed by the huge crowd here at the MCG and on the 7 network. We see Peter Moore on the ruck now at the 17.5-minute mark of the second term. 5
points the difference in favour of Carlton. Fitzpatrick once again, he's dominated those centre bounces. Harms, I should say, back to King. King trying to get out of the pack. It's finally Carlton going back there towards their centre half forward position. Picken tries to crash through the pack, but the umpire said it'll be a free kick to Billy Picken.
He put his head down, didn't he, Bob?
Well, I'll tell you what, he gets more free kicks than any other player that I've ever met in my life, but good luck to Billy Picken as the ball goes out there towards Stewart. The ball knocked to the ground now. It's Irwin pouncing on it, getting away from Glasgow. Not a very good kick, and straight to the arms to Val Perovic at half back. Carlton looking a little bit better at the moment. It's a high kick by Perovic. Right across there towards centre field. Oh, we got one out again. Billy Picken against McClure. Another free kick to Billy Picken at centre half foul in the centre of the ground, and he's playing a great game. They all count. Back she goes now towards the centre half forward position. Inglis coming in to meet it. He misses that one. Backed up that time by Fitzpatrick, playing a great game. Knocks it out to Sheldon in the back pocket. And Carlton get the ball out there towards the wing. A chance for Wayne Harms to mark. He doesn't drop those. Takes the mark out there on the wing and quickly plays on. Chance for Peter Moore. We had a look that time. Should have gone for the mark. Billy Picken ducks again. Umpire said not the third time, Bill. A hand pass to Moore. Back it goes to Ricky Barham. Now it's Collingwood's turn to go back into attack. That Carlton defence standing up as Stewart breaks out of the pack and a bit of balking, fancy dancing. The ball up there towards the goals. Will it make it? It's a goal.
Stewart's first.
A goal to Collingwood. Stewart's first goal. So the Magpies are back in front by a point. Collingwood 5-7-37 to Carlton 5-6-36.
As we saw Val Perovic possibly almost took the mark, brought it down. Watch on replay as Perovic, the front man, but it goes straight to his opponent. And Stewart giving a beautiful turn and straightening up a lovely goal by Craig Stewart, a real pressure goal.
1 point the difference at the 19-minute mark of the second quarter. 1981 Grand Final on the 7 network across Australia. Moore in the ruck, tries the backhander to Tony Shaw. It's successful. The kick isn't. Mark taken by Glascott. Glascott at centre field, putting Carlton into attack after that mark to half forward. Mackay couldn't take it. Here's Maitland running into an open goal and has missed an absolute sitter.
That's two now, Pete.
An absolute sitter from the 10-metre square, or just on the edge of it. Scores Carlton 5 goals 7, Collingwood 5 goals 7. So it's 37 points each of 2 as the ball comes back into play. Stewart in front. Over the top is McConville. Neither takes the mark. Williams looks for the push. Toomey comes out with the ball. To half forward. Fine mark. Brought in by Davis. Over the top of Dool, who's scratching or rubbing his head. Probably both. Looks for Kink. Can't take it. Too long. Back up is from Dacos. Dacos scouting well, but Hunter's there with him. Can't trap the ball. It's over the boundary line for the throw-in. About 15 metres around from the behind post. What a thriller this match is turning out to be. Collingwood won by 1 point in one of their earlier matches this year. Will it be a similar finish today? Fitzpatrick, 2 hands over the top to Marcoux. Well smothered by Williams. Marcoux going in again. the ball against Collingwood's Ray Shaw. Free kick to be taken by Marku, and was for holding the ball.